for a few years up against Shi Feng. Well, this is how they got here. And just look at some of the names that Kidambi's taken out. Popov in 3 games, Yushi Tanaka in 2. Shi Feng has been, well, solid, resolute. But this is going to be an interesting matchup. And this is where we stand in terms of men's singles for the race to the finals. Lo Kian Yu and Jason Tay, meaning it's Singaporean 1-2 up at the top. Kunlavit in 3rd, and also 3 Chinese Taipei shuttlers in the top 10.
Kidambi Srikanth, India.
Well, yesterday I described him as a man possessed. Srikanth Kidambi, former world #1, 32 years old. He was back in 2018 when he was world #1. He was out in the press yesterday saying that he's so happy that his physical form he's really worked on his physique, and that he's got his endurance back, and now he's finding himself in these big matches again. But this is his first final since the World Championships in 2021. And as for the World Tour, well, he hasn't been in the final for 6 years. That was against Victor Axelsen. And he's up against one of the most in-form players of this modern generation, definitely this week. Shi Feng has been impeccable all week, the 6'1" player from Nanchang. Well, 4 titles on the World Tour. Canada Open, the All England, of course, in 2023 against Chi, the US Open and the Japan Masters. Now, Shi Feng has played him before. 3-1 is his head-to-head lead. Last time they met was at the Swiss Open.
Gold or black? Black or gold? Black or
Srikanth,
gold.
wow. I mean, he's done some wonderful things in his career, including back in 2014. That's 11 years ago. Beat Lin Dan in the China Open. What's he going to serve up today? And what we've seen this week is a lot of power, a lot of precision. His court coverage has been great from Shi Feng. We've seen a lot more attacking impetus from him. But he's been strong and confident. Have a look at that. Currently ranked 65 in the world. What a run he's had to play. Not only is he 32 and has to, of course, have that physical conditioning, he was from qualifying Group 2. He's actually played 2 extra matches than Shi Feng. To come through the qualifiers and to make the final, that's a headline in itself. And there you go. There's confirmation of it. Koen Huang in qualifiers, Lu Guangzhou, Nat Nguyen, Popov, Tanaka. That's a lot of badminton in a week. Can he top it off now? And Shi Feng, 25 years old. He's ranked 4, he's been as high as 3. But he's had an air of confidence around him this week, which has been really, really impressive. It's a first final for Kidambi. It's a first final for Shi Feng. He was quarter-finalist last year. Those were his results so far. Wang Charion, Tay, Angus Sinkarlong and Narioka yesterday in 48 minutes. Hasn't dropped a game all week. but as I said, first final for him. He was third at the Badminton Asia Championships and the Swiss Open, and third at the Malaysia Open. That's Trish Gubb from New Zealand. In the umpire's chair, joined by Afik Daniel Zuraidi in the service judge position.
Ready to play.
Well, Kidambi's got nothing to lose here. In all honesty, nor is Shi Feng, but for Kidambi, just even getting to the final is going to be a great memory of the Malaysia Masters 2025. China with 2 titles already, chance for a third here.
Ladies and gentlemen, on my right, Srikanth Kidambi, India.
Srikanth has been getting advice from HS Pranoy.
And on my left, Shi Feng, China. Srikanth Kidambi
Seems to have worked.
Love all. Play.
They are the big men. 5'11" Srikanth, 6'1" Shi Feng.
Love.
Both very attacking minded this week. I wonder if that's what we're going to see. Short, sharp rallies.
Service over. 1-all.
Nice push by Srikanth. It's gone long.
2-1.
Smacks that down. That physicality that he was talking about to the reporters yesterday.
2-all.
Gone wide. So Shi Feng so far has been gifted his 3 points.
2.
Nice return.
Service over. 3-4. Service over. 5-4.
Mistakes abound from Kidambi right now.
3.
That's clinical winner into the corner. 7-3.
3. And a new shuffle. Service over. 4-7. Service over.
8-5.
8-5.
That's a good jump smash.
Service over.
402
6-8.
kph. Well, he certainly seems up for it, Kidambi.
Service over. 9-6.
Went through a patch where he wasn't winning much. He actually said in the press yesterday that he's so happy to be picking up results again at this business end of the tournament. What he used to do.
10-6.
But his career is so long that he hasn't actually won a title on the World Tour, which was set up in 2018. He's won 6 on the Super Series, which was the precursor to the HSBC BWF World Tour. 11-6 at the break. Shi Feng gifted a few points, scored a few points, but is in control.
Twenty seconds. 20 seconds. 11-6. Play.
Quick exchange,
12-6.
and that's out. That's the thing with these 6-footers. Couple of stride lengths and they've crossed the court. It was good court coverage by Shi Feng. Good defense.
Service over. 7-13.
Looking for that winner and refused to move back.
8-13.
Just loitering at the net, looking for that kill, and he gets it.
Service over. 14-8.
That's in.
Service over.
Well, he might be comfortably ahead, Shi Feng, but he's got to be a little bit more careful. And that's a misread at the back. Kidambi's got some big shots, and he's certainly attacking minded, but right now it's just the cohesion of it all.
Service over.
Shi Feng being a lot more compact.
15-9.
And that's why he's ahead. Because these mistakes are costing Kidambi. There's another one.
16-9.
Well, lightning pace to this match with these short rallies. 12 minutes played, and we're at 16-9. Oh, that's a great winner.
Service over. Ten, 16. Service over. 17-10.
Some of these shots just snatching at them. And you just feel that if he'd had more almost match fitness in football terms, in terms of getting to finals and quarterfinals, that perhaps he wouldn't be that enthusiastic. but the quality and the skills of the shot, that's all still there. Oh, that was a wonderful little net shot from Shi Feng. Look at that, longest rally, 22 shots. Pushed out wide as well, and that's what I mean about snatching at these shots.
19-10.
His timing's fine, he's not taking them too early, but just forcing them, willing them in his head to be winners. And just taking his eye off the shuttle just for a microsecond. And it might work
Service over.
against some of the lower ranked players.
19.
But this is top four we're talking about. Shi Feng has all of the weapons. It's beautifully done. So 9 game points
20.
after just 15 minutes.
11.
That's big, and that's down.
Game.
So, 21-11.
21-11.
And Shi Feng, 1 foot, or I should say 1 hand, on the trophy.
Because he's coming, smash to petrol. So only pace push it, but that doesn't mean you're only smashing. You're moving quick so that you're taking those drops. Neutral ಆಡಿನ ತರ ನೆಟ್ ಇದೆ ಪೈಕೆ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಪ್ರೆಷರ್ ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಇವೆಲ್ಲ neutral ಆಡಿನ ತರ ನೆಟ್ ಬಾಕ್ಸ್ ಆಡೋಣ ಡ್ರಿಬಲ್ ಚಾನ್ಸ್ ಲೆಫ್ಟ್ ಇದು ವస్తుంది అది నువ్వు రెడీగా ఉన్నావు అంటే కన్వర్ట్ చేయొచ్చు 2 పాయింట్స్ ఇలా 5 పాయింట్స్ లాగా ఇంకా జస్ట్ లోపల బయట వెళ్ళామని లోపలికి వస్తాయి.
So back on court after talking to his coach, Guru Saidat. Himself was a bronze medalist at the Commonwealth Games. He's only 3 years older than Srikanth. But they've worked well together this week.
Second game.
So, second game, change of ends. And playing into the wind now. Srikanth should be a little bit more accurate.
Love all. Play.
But in all honesty, Shi Feng has been fine, as you saw from his not dropping a single game all week. He's been fine from both ends. That's a first point for him.
Love.
Victor Axelsen has left his men's singles title vacant and is currently out of action for a good couple of months.
1-all. Service over. 2-1.
Smack that back. Shi Feng. 3-1. Oh, that was well played.
Service over. 2-3.
It's actually been 1,252 days since Kidambi was in a final. That was the World Champs
Service over.
in 2021.
4-2.
For Shi Feng, well, it's been a lot shorter than that, I can tell you, because he was in the final of the Japan Masters late last year, which he
Service
won.
over.
Also at Super 500 level
4.
against Long Junhao, who is rapidly becoming one of the top singles players in Malaysia. It's in the absence of Lee Jia, of course,
Service
who's
over.
currently injured.
5-3.
Big Victor Axelsen also injured, as I said. So some big names out in the men's singles division. It's a good start from Kidambi here in the second. That's a good rally. What a great defense from Shi Feng. Now on to the attack, and it's so venomous.
6-3.
Unplayable. 31 shots along this rally now. 6-3 the score. But good attack from Kidambi. He really has worked on his physical form.
This side.
He's absolutely bounding around that court.
Thank you.
As I said yesterday,
On court.
a man possessed. But as HS Pranoy said yesterday in the press, it's just wonderful for Indian badminton to have more and more of their singles players getting to the finals. Lakshya Sen has had a bit of a tough time this year. In fact, most of last year as well. Pranoy himself, of course, won the Malaysia Masters. It's quite a breakthrough for him. And it can only help the wider Indian badminton community
7-3.
to have future stars, former stars, just any Indian player fighting in finals. And that's coming back. Well stretched by Shi Feng, and that's going to be killed into the corner. That's in.
Srikanth Kidambi challenges called in.
And he's going to be lucky if he gets this. That looked like it was right on the money. Here it comes. No.
Correction.
Well
Out.
spotted.
Service over. 4-7. Play.
It's gone long.
Service over, 8-4.
Right now, it really is a question of tightening in those mistakes. That's beautiful.
Service over,
Really, really top
5-8.
class. Well, aided a bit by the net, has to be said. That could have been a winner.
Service over, 9-5.
But it wasn't. 9-5 approaching the second mid-game interval. No significant problems for Shi Feng so far. He's pushing those long, both sides of the court. 10-5. Another clinical winner.
5 interval.
And it's 11-5 at the break.
Twenty seconds. 20 seconds.
Very emphatic in his words, but this is a critical time.
5. Play.
Now, with all credit to Kidambi and everything he's done, he's got to claw back 6 points against Shi Feng and then force a third game and then win that. And the way Shi Feng's playing, well, it's an uphill task, let's put it that way. As with all tasks, you have to approach these things one step at a time, and first step for Kidambi is going to have to be tightening up his game, making sure he doesn't give any points away. Can't do anything about winners like that, but he can certainly do something about gifting points. That's a tough shot, good rally. Shi Feng is turning the screw here. That's a great pickup by Kidambi. Oh. That's in. That's what I meant.
Service over.
About tightening up your own game.
6-12.
46 shot rallies now.
Thank you.
He did well to weather the storm in the middle of that point. As Shi Feng really was coming for him. Looked like it may have been shading out, but Shi Feng plays it in. That's definitely out. That's what I'm talking about. Under no real pressure.
13-6.
Could have, should have done better. Again, that's out. Snatched at it. 14-6. How many of those points? Shi Feng had nothing else to do. That is a forced error. 15-6 in the second. Well, it certainly looks like it's going Shi Feng's way, but as I said, Kidambi has created headlines already this week just by getting to the final. And I wonder if this new physical condition of himself that he's been talking about is going to make him turn up in a good few others. Still early on in the year. I'm sure he's going to be taking part in the Singapore Open that starts on Tuesday. Shi Feng trying now that soft variation didn't work out for him.
7-15.
I guess when you have such a big lead, you may as well try some of these ambitious shots. It's gone long.
Service over. 16-7.
No guts, no glory. What can Kidambi do here? 17-7. Now
17,
getting into the realms
7.
of mathematical for the former world number one. Again, too much power from Shi Feng.
18-7.
Nice pickup by Shi Feng. Oh, look at that defense. That's wide, but
Service over.
what an idea.
8-18.
Well, a man of his experience, Kidambi, is going to know that the chances are this is not going his way. And don't get me wrong, if he was a 26-year-old Kidambi, then probably would have fought right till the end. But a 32-year-old Kidambi, that's going to be really tough for him. Especially even with that wonderful shot,
9-18.
after playing 6 matches this week and coming from qualifying Group 2, it's a huge mountain for him to climb if he's going to lift this trophy.
Thank you.
Nice touches and intercepted by Shi Feng. He was having none of it.
9.
He's been so strong all week, Shi Feng. And he's 2 points away from a flawless run in Malaysia all week. Hasn't dropped a game since day one. Literally, nobody has beaten him. And that is 11
20.
championship
Match
points
point 9.
after 36 minutes. First final for Shi Feng. And it's looking like he's going to convert that into a first title. And that's how you do it. 21-9 in the second. "36 minutes. Showing the veteran absolutely no respect.
21-9.
But it's about ranking points. It's about getting his season underway. And Malaysia has been a good hunting ground for him. Trophy presentation on the way. Wow, wow, wow. One lucky fan just got himself a Shi Feng racket. Oh, wow. Is that his new celebration? Or is he just precursoring a boxing career? 21-11, 21-9, 36 minutes. Comprehensive, effective, clinical, predatory almost. Shi Feng, Malaysia Masters champion for 2025. So making his way over to the winner's enclosure. This was the last killer smash. But to be honest, from the 15th point onwards in the second game, he was really looking for blood. So China picks up their
Ladies and gentlemen,
third
now
consecutive
prize presentation for the
title.
women's singles.
It's a guaranteed fourth coming up in the women's singles. but they're not going to get the men's doubles, which is an all-Malaysian affair. So, VIPs on hand.
Ladies and gentlemen, runners-up, Kidambi Srikanth, India. The champion, Shi Feng, China.
With great pleasure, we now invite Yang Berbahagia, Datuk V. Subramaniam, Deputy President 1, Organizing Committee Chairman, Badminton Association of Malaysia, to give away the medals to the winners.
So that's the Deputy President and Organising Committee Chairman of the Badminton Association of Malaysia, Bahagia Dr. V. Subramaniam. Great guy.
And now we invite Mr. Alvin Lee, Country Head of Risk Management, International Wealth and Premier Banking, HSBC Malaysia, to give away the mock check to the winners.
Runners-up receive a total of
VIP
18,050
from
USD.
HSBC Malaysia,
Champion,
Mr. Alvin Liu.
25,625 USD.
We also invite Dr. Naharuddin Hashim, BAM Vice President, to give away a souvenir to the winners.
And BAM Vice President Dr. Naharuddin Hashim with the souvenirs.
And now the photo session with the VIPs.
Thank you very much, Yang Berbahagia Datuk V. Subramaniam, Mr. Alvin Lee and Dr. Naharuddin Hashim for giving away the prizes and souvenirs to the winners.
And then the photo session with the two winners.
Well, a proud moment for Kidambi. And let's see how long this 32-year-old comeback king
Thank you very much. And
keep
now
going
let's have the champions stay on the
2025.
podium for the photo session.
And this is the photo you'll see in the papers tomorrow. I guess you'll see them online later tonight. How times have changed. Our champion for the Malaysia Masters men's singles is Shi Feng.
Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, a big round of applause to the winners.
There's that killing point. And there is a free Shi Feng racket. I hate to say it, that's actually not a very good boxing guard, but you get the point. Up next, women's doubles, and it's another title for China on the way, but will it be Lu Shengshu and Tan Ning or Jia Yifan and Zhang Chuxian? Find out in just a bit. Welcome back to our continuing live coverage of the Malaysia Masters 2025. We are moving through final Sunday, and we've seen some great matches. And China, as you can see, have already taken 3 titles. They're about to get their 4th. It's the women's doubles, Liu Shengshu and Tan Ning, number 1 seeds against the number 7 seeds, Jia Yifan and Zhang Shuxian. Well, this is how they progressed to the final. And it was a valiant effort by Malaysia's number 1 pairing, Tan and Tina, in the semi-finals. But Jia and Zhang came through in well over an hour. And Liu Shengshu and Tan Ning also needed 3 games